Like Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, we've got the Yukon Huskies and the Michigan Wolverines.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
On the floor for UConn, Moore. He's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Martin in at the 4 slot. Now Jones. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Jones. Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball, really in all sports. The school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
Screen by Smith. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Moore. The pass to Jones. It's Crawford on the wing. Smith dishes to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. And once again off the mark by Michigan. Moore left side. Off target from three-point range. On defense, the Huskies. Pass to Flash. Smith with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Flash. And once again off the mark by Michigan. Crawford against Moore. To the middle. And it's Martin that time on the assist from Moore.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now here's Stevenson. Dishes it tonight. Right side Jones. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Reed. The Huskies leading by 5. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Stevenson. Outside Knight. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Huskies shooting their initial free. So Michigan ends up going with the new group. They've got Wright. Ellis is out there with Jones. And there's Flash. And it's Crawford at the 2-guard position. And Moore kicks to Pierce. Moore against Crawford. There's the dish to Posey. Feeds it to Martin. Pass to Pierce. And Wright pulls it down. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
On the floor for UConn. Moore in a 2-guard. Pierce is out there with Martin. And it's Posey in at the 3.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked. And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so many future NBA guys is they recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast, and that part of the country loves its hoops.
Here's Flash. The feed to Ellis. From 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ellis has got 8.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot. And guys, just thinking about all the great NBA players from UConn. Ray Allen now retired, but he's the biggest name. How about Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Shabazz Napier? I mean, you could go on and on with the Huskies.
Wright sets a screen. It's Crawford on the wing. And the rebound goes to Martin.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
No good from Moore. Down low, here's Crawford, and he banks in the layup. Crawford's got his first points in this one.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and let's... And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
They've got Jones. Ellis is out there with Smith. And there's Flash. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. And for the Huskies, Moore. He's in at point guard. Also Keefe out there. And it's Splitter in at the 5.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program in all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
Here's Smith. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Here's Moore. No good with the triple. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Boy, they'd love to retake the lead right now.
Kicks it out to Jones for the lead. Shot is no good. And the Huskies going the other way now. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Joseph. 11 points for Freak.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Michigan has possession. A 2-point game. Taylor is out there with Smith. And there's Flash. And it's Knight in at the 2. There's a screen. Passes it to Flash. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banks. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Knight against Moore. He dishes it to Splitter. And it's Michigan with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:56 left in the second half. Crawford, no good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Here's Joseph. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a lot of scoring here late, but there hasn't been any defense to speak of.
No, there really hasn't been, Greg, but that doesn't mean we haven't liked it. I mean, the highlight reel is being overwhelmed and overworked.
Crawford passes to Flash. Smith in the posts. He's against Splitter.
That's a wall.
Smith inside. Splitter covering. The layup off target. The Huskies leading by 4. Here's Moore. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Kicks to Smith. And stolen by Splitter. Jones against Moore.
Move the ball. It's sticking
He
too much.
feeds it to Joseph. Keefe passes to Martin. Low block shot. And UConn again with the bucket.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Here's Smith. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Huskies on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Fires for 3. No good from Moore.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the 3. Shot is off. Lets it go from deep. Off on that one. And so it's UConn with the win. A truly gutsy performance.